We've got two teams coming into this game on dueling hot streaks.
It's hard not to be excited for this one. Both are looking at this game as an opportunity to make a statement.
Now a look at Philadelphia's starting lineup. They've got Edwards. He's out there with Jalen Brunson. Pierce is out there with Muhammad Bamba. And it's Queen in at the 4 slot.
And Brunson more than comfortable shooting the 3. And boy, is he efficient when he lets it fly.
Pass to Brown. Takes the 3. Now flag. That's in, coming off the assist from Jokic.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
And here's Brunson. He'll bring it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. Outside Edwards. Philadelphia moving the ball. And the dunk by Bamba.
And how about the 9'6" standing reach Bamba has? I mean, it's unguardable this close. Dunks it with such ease.
Now here's Brown. He's playing a pretty big role for him at the offensive end, averaging about 12.5 points a game.
And hitting the mid-range jumper here early gives the defense just another thing to think about.
And you don't see many teams take these shots as often anymore. It's nice to see them take advantage in this area.
Brunson with it. He's covered by Ball. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
They're finding every shot they've wanted so far. A perfect 3 of 3 to start the game.
And defensively, man, the Celtics sure switch a lot.
Yeah, that strategy is the norm in the NBA. They have versatile defenders to do it, though, and it's still a big part of how they stifle their opponent's three-point shooting.
Now here's Edwards. One of the dependable scorers on the team. He's averaging close to 17 points a game.
And how great are they playing? 4 for 4 shooting to start this one.
Here's Ball. Takes a 3. Hits the three-point bomb.
And we talk about the importance of versatility. He's really got it all on the offensive end.
Pass to Bamba. And here's Brunson outside. And it's Pierce on the follow.
Very sneaky on that offensive glass. Pierce keeps applying pressure on the defense.
And the layup falls. 5 points in the game.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Celtics trail by 4. Pass to flag. Jokic with the screen on Pierce. Stolen by Bamba. Brunson, that's a 2-pointer. And the 76ers tack on 2 more.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
And so the timeout by Joe Mazzulla here. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two.
Here at some numbers for Bryant. This last month, he has been a real positive for this team. He's around 14 points per game, 4 assists, and 4 rebounds. And you look at his huge role in their offense, a major contributor as far as putting up points.
He's just a natural scorer and someone this offense leans on to help shoulder the load and lead the charge.
And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first quarter. Outside ball. Wide open look. Count it.
And I love Ball's awareness. When the mid-range J is available, he is more than happy to take it.
Greg, you talk about some players passing the eye test. LaMelo is one of those guys.
I mean, everything he does looks so easy with how he moves, and the numbers back up what the eye sees. He raises the level of his team whenever he's on the court.
Now flag after Jalen Brunson missed it on that last three-pointer. Pass to Jokic. Back to Ball. And here is Brown, 13 feet away. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. Brown's got his second bucket.
And each year, it seems Brown keeps getting better at shooting the ball, especially from the mid-range.
And the 76ers decide to take their first time out here.
Hey, Boston, let's get wild for Celtics Entertainment. Attention, Celtics fans, coming onto the floor now is Celtics Entertainment. Make some noise for them.
And now the 2K leaderboard, a list of the teams that have rebounded the ball tremendously over the last 10 games. Third spot, the Celtics.
What a show of strength in terms of rebounding. I mean, they've really controlled the glass here of late, playing with some extreme physicality.
There's 1:26 left in the first. Pass to Pierce. Now Edwards. He's covered by Brown. Ball against Brunson. 5 on the clock. The 76ers again can't hit it.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot, guys. The Celtics trying to keep that laser focus. Coach Joe Mazzulla said, quote, the closer you are to winning, the easier it is to become distracted by things that you can't control, things that don't matter. Mindset, discipline, and mental toughness are what separate you. Back to you guys.
Staying dialed in. Hey, Allie, thank you very much for the report.
Wow, unconscious has he been this quarter. They're riding that hot hand.
Celtics trail by 5. We've got 28 seconds left to play here in the first. Count that bucket.
And the passing ball displays night in and night out is impressive. He takes pride in his ability to facilitate.
Now here's Edwards. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
I'll tell you what, I'm not sure these guys can keep this up.
There will be some letdown at some point, but these teams, they are built to score, so...
One shot.
He throw good, Edwards. There's 14 seconds left to play in the first. Outside ball. Stolen by Brunson. It doesn't go for him. And so it's Philadelphia with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. They're playing a bruising game inside and it's working for them. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. Now let's take a moment to get your guys' take on the scoring so far for the 76ers.
Well, so far, their long-range shooting has been the story, doing damage from deep.
And also have to bring up their passing game. They've been moving the ball with great precision so far and creating great looks for their teammates.
Russell Westbrook out there with Brown. Then it's Rui Hachimura. Then it's Williams. And it's Flag in at the 3 slot. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Celtics. Pierce with a screen for Brunson. To the paint. That's good from Paul Pierce on the assist from Brunson. Pierce has got the lead up to 9 now for the 76ers. Westbrook passes to Hachimura. Here's Flag. Lets the 3 fly. The shot, no good. Philadelphia leading by 9. Top of the key, Avdia. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Boston shooting has been brilliant in this game. 67% from the floor. Lost contact on the shot, and now a 3-point play chance as he'll head to the line. So it'll be Mark Williams shooting. That's on Jalen Brunson. GA, if you're a team that's serious about playoff seeding, you're viewing this as the home stretch, aren't you?
Yeah, you don't want to wait until the very end of the year to make your move. This is when you stop experimenting. Just go with the things that you know you do well.
And that one falls for Williams. And we're now about a minute and a half into the second quarter. Miller outside. Back to Brunson. Pass to Pierce. Brunson outside. Fires the 3. Rebounded by the Celtics. They're coming off that win against the Nets.
And that one was all about offensive execution, running your plays, picking your spots.
And no team is going to shoot 50% every night, but this team has the right approach. When the shots are falling, they can light it up.
And here's Brunson. He'll bring it up for the 76ers. They host the Spurs after this one. That game marks the first half of a quick 2-game homestand. And we got to take a second look to admire that outstanding block.
Sharp instincts on D there. Just timing when to rise up and swat that one away.
Pass to Pierce. 4 on the shot clock. Shoots. Another miss by Philadelphia.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
And right now, let's watch that terrific swat.
And big defensive plays like that will help them stay in control of this one.
And some changes here for the 76ers. Webb comes in for Bamba. And it's Edwards in for Miller. Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. Left side, Williams. Makes it off the glass. Williams has got 5 points so far.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Pass to Webb. Now here's Brunson. Scores the bucket. He's 7 for 11 and continues to look good.
I love his shot selection today. He set the bar for the rest of the team.
Second round pick back in 2018. Stardom wasn't expected for Jalen Brunson, but he's always been a winner.
You look at his physical attributes, nothing jumps out at you, but it's all between the ears with him. The skill, the footwork, the vision, that's what makes him elite.
Now here's Pierce. Against Miami, he was really on his game. Brunson outside. Clock at 6. Westbrook with the block.
Big block by Westbrook. You know that's got to fire him up.
Brown wide open. He fires. Gets the 3-pointer to fall. 9 points in the game so far.
A quality pass, setting up a quality shot. It's just textbook basketball.
And the 76ers call time here. And as the coaches go to the clipboard to outline their strategy during the timeout, the players getting a chance to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's key to staying fresh all the way to the final whistle.
And Kevin, it really is. And every one of these players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
Break in the action. Now let's take a look at the East and how the teams are stacking up. You look at Boston. They're second in the conference and looking to finish strong heading into the playoffs. And of course, there's the 76ers. Quite a few spots down the ladder right now. And so here is Philadelphia. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. They come in fresh off a win against the Heat.
And it just seemed to me they wanted it more. I mean, you look at the second chance buckets, didn't play a whole lot of up and back. I mean, they stayed with each shot, grabbing the rebound, converting when they could.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical. Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
And you can feel the jolt of energy that he sent through his team. That is a huge boost in a tight game like this.
Now ball. After Jalen Brunson missed it on that last three-pointer. This one for 3, and the Celtics hit again from deep.
And it just seems that every pass they made is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Outside Edwards. 51 seconds left in the first half. Here's Brunson. Brunson stays agile and finds his opening inside.
And Brunson recognizes how to execute inside. The D must be more physical with it.
Three-pointer. It falls for the 6th time in 7 tries this contest. That's 86%.
Yeah, that's too good a look to give them from behind the arc.
Outside Edwards. Back to Brunson. Out of bounds, Boston takes possession. 17 seconds left to play here in the half. Jokic with his screen on Pierce. Flag. The offensive rebound. And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. It's the Celtics as they end the second quarter with a huge surge. An 18-6 run. Time now for the halftime break, with the third quarter soon to follow, right here on 2K Sports.
Hi everyone, let's start things off by checking out the Player of the Month award recipients. And this is totally off topic, but how did you guys feel about games on back-to-back nights?
I didn't mind back-to-back games, but what I really liked were back-to-back titles.
Yeah, I know a little something about that too, Shaq. I know it's pretty sweet.
Well, it sure is nice to see you guys agreeing about something for a change. Now moving on to the Boston Celtics and the close first half they played.
Well, they're executing well, and that's been the difference.
Yeah, they know where their bread is buttered, and they go back to it over and over again. And that concludes halftime. Now time to send it over to Kevin Harlan as the game's about to resume.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. You know, Jalen Brunson has been exceptional here, guys. Wow.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
I like how they came into this one with a game plan, and they're just going out and executing it. Terrific job.
Celtics leading by 3. Taking a look at the 76ers. Edwards is out there with Jalen Brunson. And there's Mohamed Bamba. And it's Pierce. And it's Queen in at the 4.
I mean, already hot coming into the game. Is it fair to say he's hotter?
Edwards looking it over. Inside. And stolen by Flag. Ball with it. Brunson picks him up. There's Brown with the 3. It's good. The assist that time from Ball. Ball's got 4 assists in the game. Outside Edwards. And finished off by Edwards.
And I gotta say, sort of surprising he goes for a slam that difficult when they're trailing.
But still a magnificent move to the rim. And that's a great look at that slam from our AT&T Connected Cam. Here's Ball. Philadelphia getting their last shot to go. The kick out to Brown. Puts up a 3. Drills it from outside. 20 points for him.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
When it comes to Jaylen Brown, Greg, what qualities does he add to a team?
Well, I love how active and physical he is. He poses such a difficult challenge on both sides of the ball. With a Finals MVP award to his credit, you know he's as mentally tough as anyone in our league.
Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
Thanks, Kevin. Nikola Jokic is a family man through and through. He said, quote, "Basketball is not the main thing in my life and probably never will be. And to be honest, I like it because I have something more at home, something that's more important than basketball." Back to you, Kevin.
Some good perspective. Thanks so much, Allie, for the report. Let's take a look at the numbers for him. Brown the pass to Jokic. Puts it up. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls. And the Celtics lead by 9. Pass to Queen. Bamba setting the pick for Edwards. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot.
And battling hard on the glass, they hold the advantage here so far.
Here's Brown. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good.
But only the first miss of the second half. They've come out here with authority.
Maybe they've been going to him a little too much. Now, he's having a great game, but his team is losing, and that is all that matters.
Takes a 3. Rebound by the 76ers. Bamba's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Runs in the pass to Queen. Pass to Brown. Back to Ball. And Greg is a former point guard in this league. Give us your top 4 generals of all time. The guys that could direct the floor and could control a game.
Wow. If we're talking traditional point guards, I mean, I got to go Magic, Isaiah, CP3's in that conversation, Jason Kidd. But I've got a separate list for that hybrid point guard, right? That includes guys like Stubbs and Iverson, West, and the great Oscar Robertson.
Some changes for Boston. Mark Williams is checked in for Jokic. Hachimura comes in for Flag. And it's Knipple in for Jaylen Brown. The 76ers trail by 10. Right side, Pierce.
Celtics foul, number 7. First personal foul, first team foul.
Little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. 76ers moving the ball around. To the inside. 5 to shoot. And Paul Pierce with the slam.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
And that could be the spark they need to make a little run as they try to even this thing out.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass?
Webb dishes to Edwards.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
1:58 left in the third quarter of the game. Avdia with a screen for Pierce. The 3. The rebound by LaMelo Ball. And so it's Ball with it. He brings it up for the Celtics. Next up for them, the Bucks in Milwaukee. That will be a getaway game for them, a 1-game road trip.
And there's never been a question about LaMelo's handles. There's a lot he can do with the ball in his hands.
Now, here is Miller. He has yet to score. Got a piece of it. Taken away by Williams. Over to the left wing. 1:11 left in the third. Hachimura with a screen on it. Ball from long range.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Miller finds Avdia. Now Edwards. The tray. Rebound by Williams. Left side, Ball. Pass to Williams. Back to Ball. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Again, Ball missing. The 76ers trail by 12. That's good from Edwards on the assist by Avdia. Edwards got 11 points.
It's just one of those nights where he's been very good, but his team is losing, and that's just an odd feeling.
Ball with it. Lets it go from deep. Knocks down the 3 ball. 27 points for him.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
And you see this so much more nowadays in the NBA. Teams putting a larger emphasis on jacking up threes.
And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
You've got to admire the vision just as much as the accuracy. Not many players can even spot that pass.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. They've got Flag out there with LaMelo Ball. And it's Nikola Jokic. That's who's in the game for the Celtics. Edwards against Brown. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. That's on Jaylen Brown. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Celtics.
The name of the game in the modern NBA is making threes. Spacing the court, and that's exactly what they are doing tonight.
And you can't ignore their passing. All game long, they've done a great job of just delivering the ball in rhythm right where it needs to be.
And the first one at the line is good. And Edwards drops them both.
And that's another area where he is just a superb player. Excellent at the free throw line.
Outside ball. Brown sets a screen for Ball. The three-pointer no good. The 76ers trail by 11. Brunson the pass to Bamba. Back to Brunson. And stolen by Flag. And a fast break now for the Celtics. That one good for 2. He's got 29 points.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And all of a sudden, that man was just on the other end. Wow.
Now here's Edwards. Some nice ball movement here by the 76ers. Off target from outside. Celtics leading by 13. Here's Ball. There's the triple. Good on the three-point shot.
Three-pointers are killing them at this point, and they haven't been able to respond at the other end.
And for the 76ers, they're shooting 55% from the floor. They're feeling very confident offensively. Timeout called, 76ers. Just over a minute and a half played here in the fourth. Pierce up top. Pass to Bamba. Clock at 4. Avdia a screen on Ball. And here's Brunson outside.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
And here's Jokic. Pass the ball. Sees the alley-oop. Edwards with the block. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. You gotta love strong defense, especially when it comes in the form of harsh rejections. Wow.
And that has got to help the morale of this team. Let's see if that sets up a run here.
The 76ers trail by 16. Now Avdia. Back to Brunson. It's Edwards on the wing. Good on the bucket. Edwards got 4 points in the quarter.
The backcourt today as good as it gets. And they've earned the green light every time they touch the ball.
And so Joe Mazzulla calls for the timeout. It's a chance for them to regroup and refocus. Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
Over the break, I listened in on Joe Mazzulla's huddle. He said, keep it going, guys. Ride this wave of momentum. We're playing great right now, but we can't let up. Guys, back to you.
And Allie, thanks so much. For those just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Brown kicks the ball. Jokic high post. Pass the ball. Shoots over Brunson. Now flag. Here's Jokic from deep three-point territory. They get it again. Here's flag. Brown fires. Down it goes for three.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those three-point attempts.
The 76ers trailed by 17. Outside Edwards. Look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth. Yep, that's going to go in.
And, man, can Brunson get going in a hurry? He's got his fingerprints all over this one.
Stolen by Avdia. Brown against Edwards. Here's Avdia. Throws it down. What an assist!
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Once he poked it away, he knew what was on his mind.
Now Jokic. The power of Jokic. Wow.
Oh, that's just too easy for Jokic. This is why defensively you've got to get him away from the basket.
Brown against Edwards. And he banks the layup in.
This man has entered the zone. Great shooting performance from him all game long.
There's 1:26 left to play in the final quarter. Jokic a screen. And the turnover again by Boston. And the Celtics making a change here. Westbrook's checked in.
Number 0, Russell Westbrook.
The 76ers trail by 13. Now Brunson puts it right back up and in.
This is the player that Brunson has become. He's capable of carrying the load offensively on any given night. And now as the clock ticks down, this is going to end up as a solid victory here for the Celtics.
They found a great rhythm from long range.
Yeah, Kevin, every time they left a man open deep, he'd get a good shot at the basket, didn't hesitate, and that aggression paid off.
And so when you look at the season record, this one will tally up win number 43 on the year.
And on the season, this is going to be their third win in 4 games against this team.
And Boston has possession. Jalen Brunson missing his last shot. 6 on the shot clock. Oh, and he cannot get the layup. About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Now Avdia, and stolen by Flag. Now here's Westbrook. And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one. Some good moments throughout this one, but they had the clear advantage down the stretch.
Yeah, I mean, I love the way they executed on both ends of the floor, completely under control for the vast majority of the game. And whenever there was a misstep, they just didn't allow it to fester, and that's why they're going to walk away with the win.
And let's hear from Allie LaForce, who joins us from the sidelines. Allie?
Nicola, I heard the fans chanting for you, saying MVP. How special is that?
I mean, I think it's funny, to be honest. I think that there's a better player than me that's going to win an MVP. I'm just trying to play really good team basketball. That's all I'm trying to do.
MVP talks? That's just funny talk to Nicola, guys.
Great job. Thanks for that, Allie. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. Along with Greg Anthony, Richard Jefferson, and Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan. Thank you so much for watching tonight's presentation as we present our player of the game.